Yo, today we're going to talk a little bit about what is Node.js. I think a lot of you have probably heard about it, but maybe it's not clear to you what it actually is. Node.js is a runtime environment to run JavaScript on a server. A server itself, as we see here, kind of at a bash terminal. If I were to write some JavaScript here, Bash does not understand JavaScript, doesn't know how to evaluate this. So we need a way to actually run JavaScript on our server, and that's kind of what Node gives us. It gives us the ability to run JavaScript on the server. So we are able to launch a Node REPL by typing in Node and hitting enter. And here now we see with this nice caret prompt that we are actually in a Node environment, and the REPL stands for read, eval, print loop. So basically it gives us an environment to type in JavaScript commands. It's going to evaluate them and do that over and over again. So that's kind of what, if you haven't heard the term REPL before, that's kind of what we're talking about. And other languages such as Ruby, Python, all have these environments. So what does this allow us to do is we can create, now I can actually write some JavaScript and actually have that be evaluated, because now that I'm in Node, it understands that syntax. It knows how to evaluate these expressions. The reason we use a REPL a lot, or at least the reason I use a REPL, is for real quick kind of prototyping. If I want to test out features of the language, just to kind of see their behavior, I can do that very quickly without kind of writing a script or having to open a browser or any of that kind of stuff. Let's say I want to test, I don't remember the truthiness of a array. I can kind of test that out. Very simple things like that. So one of the nice things also about being in a REPL is you get autocomplete. So if you just hit tab, it actually shows you a fair amount of, or basically all of the modules that's available to you in Node. So it's kind of a good way to explore and find out kind of what's available to you and test out some of these methods if you're kind of just exploring a little bit. So that's kind of cool. Another thing that we can do is to test out functions, right? So say I want to create a say hello function. I can actually start writing some code, and let's say I mess something up here, and this will make a little more sense by the end of the video. I want to get out of this, and I'm kind of stuck in this limbo. If I hit Control-C here, it will actually take me back to a prompt and take me out of that multi-line insert mode. So taking a step back, so I actually do want to write the function this time, is that I'm going to return hello, and now I have a function, and I can actually invoke that function and kind of, again, test things out. Is this working? So that's kind of cool. It's a cool environment for that. One of the other nice features that you actually have is, say you created an array, and I forgot to put it in a variable, or not that I forgot, but for some reason I want access to it, is that the underscore method always is basically a temporary variable for the last expression result. So I can actually see what the length of my array was just by underscore length, and now 3 being the last result, I can actually kind of add 1 to the previous result, and I actually get 4. So kind of cool stuff you can do. Again, a very cool prototyping environment. And if I want to get out of here, and this is why I kind of said, remember when I hit Control-C to get out of my multi-line insert mode, to get out of Node completely, I have to hit Control-C twice. And if I do that, I'm back to my prompt and ready to kind of go on about my day. So I hope that was helpful and you learned a little bit about Node. The Node REPL, and next time I'll show you some more of the advanced features in terms of kind of loading files and some of the other cool things that you can do in a REPL. That's it. Thank you.